Boom! There's a lot of heroes in Overwatch, and to be honest, I'm going to be telling you which skin I think is the absolute best for each hero. And the thing is, I know my opinion is very unpopular. Eva's honestly one of the hardest ones to choose. I think she's got a lot of great skins. The Cruiser, in my opinion, keeps D.Va feeling like D.Va, but in a completely different fashion design, so I don't know how popular this opinion's going to be, but I personally rate Cruiser. Doomfist also got a mad amount of really cool skins, and I'm pretty sure almost no one's going to agree, but Formal is the coolest Doomfist skin. I just think the freaking gold glasses. For Junker Queen, it has to be the Punker Queen skin. Obviously, I'm just kidding. It is the Zeus skin. It is one of the best skins in the game. I like it more than even what they did with Genji at the time. I think there's just so many different ways to customize her, and they visually change like crazy. For Orisa, it's honestly not even a competition. The newest skin goes hard. There's insane amount of effects, a ton of changes to the skin, and the Javelin actually got reworked, which just makes the skin feel premium. It sucks that it costs money and it's not an OG skin, but yeah, even the sun in the center, mwah, really good. Some of these are actually super easy. I mean, obviously with Ramattra, it's gonna be Poseidon. I mean, even the staff looks freaking amazing. The second mode goes hard, dude. Reinhardt honestly also has a lot of cool skins. Like, some of my favorite is this one. It's why I have it equipped. I love the gold. I love the claws. However, while a little bit basic of me, I feel like I gotta give it to the Minotaur. And maybe because it doesn't even feel like Reinhardt. It literally straight up feels like a Minotaur. Like, from the weapon to the overall design, it is bussin'. For Roadhog, I had a little bit of trouble actually. Maybe because one of my favorite skins is genuinely the Butcher. Even though it doesn't change Roadhog too much, I love the weapon design. I feel like it's still Roadhog, but with a little bit of a redesign that fits him so well. But if I had to choose another one, I'd honestly give it to the Cyclops for the exact same reason as I did Reinhardt. It just feels like you're playing a Cyclops, and I think that's pretty cool. In my opinion, one of the coolest looking skins is Rhyme when it comes to Sigma. There's just something about the hyper fantasy look that really ends up fitting this guy. But if it's about being Sigma as Sigma, I like Asylum a shit ton as well. Winston, in my opinion, genuinely doesn't have very many good skins. Like, the one that they give for free, like, is not even bad just because the gun gets changed. But if I were to go, like, the fact that these are legendary skins is a huge disappointment. I genuinely don't like any Winston skins. Like, so there's obviously this skin, and I'm gonna back. People are gonna hate me for this. I think High Roller is the best freaking Wrecking Ball skin. He's wearing the cool glasses. It's black and gold. It's simple. It's only a freaking epic skin, and I don't care. I'm gonna get roasted for that one. Sorry, I actually don't like too many either. I honestly think the fantasy ones aren't bad for Zarya. Like, the gun here is wild, and I think it gets carried, like, with the rotating snake, and the overall emerald green style looks pretty freaking cool. On top of that, this one as well, the Pollyanista, also looks pretty freaking cool. Now, Ashe, I had the most amount of trouble. I loved the Warlock. I loved Little Red Riding Hood because of the weapon. Like, this weapon I felt always looked so freaking cool. But with all that being said, I have a lot of respect for the Tiger Huntress. The weapon is a little bit more clean when it comes to just being a rifle. Bob is an actual tiger. The dynamite is wrapped beautifully. The gun has a little bit of detail. It's probably the weakest part. And overall, I think her design looks absolutely fantastic on the tiger. For Bastion, it's clearly the gingerbread just because it cost one. Kidding, it's clearly the Lego Bastion. And if you disagree, I don't care. When it comes to Cassidy, just straight detail, the Space Rider is bussin'. I mean, the gun looks freaking cool as heck. But the one that looks most like Cassidy, keeps true to his character but adds a lot of detail, in my opinion, is the Van Helsing one. I just think the gun looks really cool with the wood design and the cowboy thematic staying true throughout. Echo had a little bit of a yikes when it came to skins, but I would say the Kakashi, sorry, I don't know how to say it. It's probably the best skin for Echo. It's cool. It's very cool. Aesthetically pleasing with some of my favorite colors. All right, my boy Genji has a lot of cool skins. Even his epic skin is freaking cool. There was so many to choose from. And to be honest, my favorite skin for Genji, personal favorite, is actually the freaking By who? I don't know why I love this skin. Something about the mask, something about the way that the armor looks chainmail, something about it looks super cool and clean both at once. I love the sword design, but I think it's just because, honestly, just biased to blue. When it comes to being OG, I still like the Okami a lot. I feel it really is still Hanzo, which is probably the reason I really like it. And I always felt like the bow redesign was fantastic. All right, for Junkrat, it literally has to be the Fool skin. And honestly, it's pretty simple. It's literally pretty simple. It's because, quite literally, only fools play Junkrat. Nah, just kidding. I think it's the King. Really amazing details, and I gotta give it to the artist. The gun is quite literally balling. Literally everything about the skin is ballin'. Mei has actually quite a few cute skins. I don't know why I always liked Pajama for Mei. Maybe because I really find her a simple hero and I prefer the simple outfit, but I know this one's gonna be extraordinarily unpopular. My second favorite when it comes to a complex outfit is definitely this skin. I think this one also looks fantastic, and in my opinion, the gun just makes it superior in every single way possible. When it comes to Pharah, the enchanted armor is pretty cool for obvious reasons. I mean, you're literally holding your own head, but my personal favorite is one that I also think is quite unpopular. I just think something about it is really cool. It looks like basically ancient armor, and then her eyes are just glowing this bright blue, but this is probably, again, the blue bias. Rat King, Rat King, Rat King. You gotta be a rat to play him. In my opinion, Rat King, go hard. And Sojin's skins are all like not good in my opinion. So yeah, they're literally just this is the worst one because it covers Soldier 76. The dude has a lot of skins, and I actually don't like too many of them. I'm definitely gonna ruffle some feathers with this one. I think Soldier 1776 is really cool. I like the Alpine one because I like the white gun. I think it just looks super cool. Something about it reminds me of, what's that game? Killzone. Yes, Killzone. Oh my god, I don't know who remembers that game. Sombra, without a doubt. I love this crossbow gun. It's literally the Demon Hunter. This thing's so good. Symmetra's dragon skin freaks me the heck out. My favorite skin is the one that was given out at BlizzCon. It obviously really transforms Symmetra. What I really like about it is actually the gun. I think this one, just this fantasy gun with the purple feathers and the blue design. Oasis is pretty cool too, though. So for Torbjorn, I actually think it's just the newest captain one. I think all his skins are trash, but this one's pretty freaking good. Tracer, this is okay. Wait. I didn't realize how biased my blue was, but I actually think this one because of the hoodie. I just like the hood. I wish like Genji had a top tier hood skin. Widowmaker has too many good skins. Widowmaker is probably the hardest one to choose from. Like, they all look really cool. For me, it's gotta be Nova. Or Kerrigan, just because it's similar to Nova, or Pale Serpent. Then Black Lily in the dress looks super cool. Cyber Devil and Medusa, high detail, but I don't love them for some reason. They just not my thing. So for Anna, I just like Captain Amari a lot because it's just Anna but younger. It's pretty simple, so I hate the guns for it, but I love the actual skin. Then when it comes to guns, it has to be the Snow Owl. I just think the white gun looks super freaking cool. Or this one is also really cool in both the skin because you got this huge cape and the ruffling feathers, and the gun is badass as heck. It's just a little bit thick when you're being used in game. And then they made this. My boy Baptiste. Desert Ops, I like the gun for Desert Ops, and I rate the hair. Same thing with Spec Ops, but just less colors, so I don't like it as much. The rest is okay. Nothing extremely crazy. For Brigitte, I really like the medieval stuff. I guess it's the flail, right? You're talking about a flail and a shield. So that's why I love the medieval stuff. It also goes pretty hard for her, especially the flail and shields. It's just something like this shield's like one of the coolest things in the game. Kiriko obviously doesn't have very many skins. The Hinatori is pretty cool just because of the kunai, but I actually don't love the look. If it's just going to be straight up the look, it's got to be the Witch Kiriko skin. Lucio, I love the jazzy because of the music. I'm a little bit biased to that. I really do like it. And then just Rabbit and Hippity Hop. just obviously completely changing his character is a ton of fun. I'm so biased. I really used to like this was one of my first skins in Overwatch because of the first Halloween event, and I still like it. Like till now, I still think it's good. When it comes to Mercy though, she also has a lot of great skins. Combat Medic just feels really fitting for her character. Dr. Ziegler feels extraordinarily fitting, and I really rate the casual outfit. Miko is one of the better new ones for Mercy, but obviously it's not actually shown here. The Owl Guardian is also fantastic. For my absolute number one, I would probably say Pink Mercy, which I can't show through here, I don't believe. Just because obviously the effects, it's just the effects in the first person stuff that make it go hard. Okay, so Moira, I actually think doesn't really have any good skins, like at all. It's weird. I don't know how many people are gonna agree with that. Banshee is okay, but I don't love the look of it. Ice Empress is probably the best one, to be honest. I think it is. Am I missing something? That's what in my head I remembered. Yeah, Ice Empress is literally, in my opinion, the best Moira skin. Just last but not least is Zenyatta. Now this dude's got quite a few good ones. I'm not gonna lie. I've been biased to this skin for a long time. It's so hard, dude. It's actually so hard to tell. Like the thing about it is weapons don't get to change overly too much, you know what I mean? But man, I think Zenyatta is gonna be a little bit of a skipped one just because I literally can't decide. Help me decide for Zenyatta, because I know that's a so hard one. That's a hard one for me. I would probably just say this one just because I've been biased to it.